Our friends, have you ever attracted wrong people? I have gone through some things in life, and my little musings are about my experiences in life. And I've attracted some very wrong characters around me throughout my life. And it has been hard for me to sometimes explain why the nutcases seemed to be attracted to me. Maybe it's just because I am easy to trust. Maybe I'm easily impressed. Maybe I listen. I don't really understand. I remember when I was teaching, there is this mad woman who came and really embarrassed me because she, had feelings for me before students. And we had to take her to a nearby hospital where she was given sleeping medication, and I never saw her again. And one day, this crazy man came to my home and, just did normal things, helping me with cleaning and slashing and all that. And when I was to pay him, then his craziness came back. And he refused to be paid. And he refused food, and there's nothing we could do. And he also disappeared. I've never seen him again. I don't know whether this just happens to me, but I have sometimes been an attraction to very weird people. And of late I've been thinking about why God connects us to people. We don't know why we get connected, we get hooked up. And in our cause, even as Rise Up Society, the things we do in Africa and what we post on our channel, sometimes it's a little horrifying. And not everybody in your families could be interested in watching what happens. And you ask yourself, what's wrong with me? Some people have said, why am I watching this? And when I reach out to others and I want them to know what the Jigga is all about, what Raz is doing in Africa, and they try to watch that and they just can't. They tell you, oh, this is disgusting, I cannot watch that. And they really mean it. Not in a bad way, they just can't watch. They can't be part of that because it's just part of them. Have you ever wondered why you are here with us? That question keeps on coming back to me again and again. And because I am in Rise Up, so the only thing I can relate to is my association with people who are having challenges in life, people who have been, pushed away from the rest of society. And I find myself working with them. I agree with them. Some of the people we help, some of the homes you have seen even in our videos are no-go zones. Those people would never allow even their own close relations, their own close relatives to go there. But we get in. Sometimes neighbors will stand on the fence and expect the worst. We went into somebody's home, and this man used to be violent, and he would run with a panga and chop off people's hands and all that. And we went in, and he welcomed us with such a beautiful smile on his face and said, I know you've come here to help me, and please help me. And people were amazed. Sometimes when we are doing our work, we will see some neighbors coming over with disbelief on their faces because they just can't believe we are doing that. And it perplexes me. God works in mysterious ways, and we are all wired in a way He wants us to be wired. He has predetermined our existence and foreordained us for the works we do. And we have sufficient grace to move in the direction He purposed us to move. And so I just want to encourage us that we have work to do. And if you feel like doing it, please do it. Keep on watching our videos. And if you feel in your heart that you need to pray for somebody, go on and do it. Do what your heart tells you. That is how God works. He talks to us through our heart. And when our heart speaks, we hear it with our subconscious mind. And we can tell that there is an obligation. We feel that unction, that oomph to rise up. And that is why our movement is called Rise Up Society. We feel like we need to rise up and do something. So let us be open to God, to the Spirit. And when He tells us to act, let us act. Sometimes you will watch that and you'll remember a neighbor that you live with who has had challenges, and you feel led to do something for them. Walk right there and do it. Sometimes as you watch, you'll feel a burden. Maybe somebody hurt you and you've not even forgiven them. But you see the people who suffer with jiggers and poverty and rejection, and your own burden starts expressing itself. Act on that. There is a reason why we feel the way we feel, and we have to learn to act. And when we do that, then that is obedience. That is how God operates. That is how we began doing our work. Nobody came to train us. Nobody came to force us into that. We were never given lessons about jiggers and encouraged to do that. We just had to sit still and be able to feel the working of the Spirit inside. And we got out. And serendipitously, accidentally, we discovered that we have the grace to do this work. And so as the year ends, just relax and do what the Spirit is asking you to do. If it's about association, if it's about reaching out, if it's about giving, if it's about forgiving, if it's about, just treating yourself, because sometimes we're too hard on ourselves. If we feel like we need to forgive ourselves and move into the next realm, let us do that. That is what God has purposed for us. He's our daddy. And He wishes that we will remain steadfast in Him. And we will walk with Him and let Him hold our hand and lead us where He needs us to be. That is long enough. I'll stop there. God bless you.